Hello, my Leo friends. It's Annie here. I've got my tea, I've got my tarot, and we are doing your draw for September. I've kind of got my phone in a different sort of position. We will see how this works out. It also means that I'm standing, but I'm okay with that. Sometimes my butt hurts if I sit for too long. All right. So, for our Leo friends for September of 2021. Leo. Okay, the theme for the month. Some hard work. Avoiding, embracing, evaluating, letting go of, growing, action to take, and a goal for the month. Wow. Okay. My Leo friends, this is interesting. All right. So, the theme for the month, my Leo friends, is the Eight of Ariel, which is all about perfecting your craft, working at something, going back to school. So, if you're, of that school age, even if you're not, but there's something you've been wanting to learn or study, then perhaps this is the time for you to look into, taking an online course. Even if it's something like, okay, I've always wanted to type better or faster. So let's take an online typing course, right? It's definitely something that, you're doing it on the computer anyways. So an online course of some kind wouldn't be a bad thing, okay? And everybody's doing the online stuff now, especially considering the way the world has gone the last year and a half. So I'm pretty sure you can find just about any course online and work with that, okay? It says, take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. So that's your theme for the month, my Leo friends. Not a bad theme to have at all. Avoid this, which is the Two of Raphael, Two of Cups. Now it says two hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful, kindred spirits, and don't give up on those you love, okay? However, it is a two, so it's all about also balance, duality, a choice, okay? So perhaps there is something in twos in your life right now. Perhaps you have the potential to work two jobs, or you're dating two people. I don't know. We were just in Leo season, so you might have had a little too much fun there, Leo. I don't know, but avoid this. Don't give up on those you love. So maybe you should avoid giving up on them, right? Sometimes when there's good cards that show up in this position, this avoidance card, it's really difficult to find what it is you should be avoiding. There's also this that's the medical symbol, right? The doctors that the doctors use, right? That's their emblem. So perhaps there's pardon me, perhaps there is something with a medical issue that you've been avoiding, okay? And it could be with family or friends or somebody you really care about, and maybe you need to be the one to be there for them right now. Don't give up on them working at whatever is going on, okay? Creating something wonderful. Perhaps you're not feeling very creative right now. Perhaps your creativity isn't meant to be with someone else right now. Perhaps it's meant to be just with yourself, right? Practice makes perfect. So maybe you are practicing something and someone wants to do it with you, but you just are like, no spanks. No spanks you. All right, embrace this. New beginnings. This is also known as the Judgment card. All right, so the Judgment card is all about clarity. Okay, a final decision, a wake-up call, your life's purpose, starting a new life, finding your purpose, right? A forgiving and compassionate review of the past. So know that whatever mistakes you've made in the past, they are over and done with. As long as you've learned from them, you know what lesson they were there to teach you, then you aren't going to repeat them, right? However, if you aren't sure why you went through whatever you went through, then unfortunately, you might have to go through it again. That's just kind of how that works, okay? So embrace it. If you have to repeat something, embrace it. If you have figured it out, then embrace that, okay? If you've found your purpose, but you're like, really? That's what I'm meant to do? Embrace it. If it lights you up, if you're passionate about it, follow it, okay? Evaluate this. 5 of Ariel. You needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. So you do things like to yourself is essentially what it's saying. If you have a negative experience, you have it because of your thought process prior to it, okay? If your thought process was negative, then the things in your life that you're going to see are negative, okay? If your thought process about something is positive, then 9 times out of 10, 99.99999% of the time, you're going to have a positive outcome, okay? 5 of Ariel is also known as the 5 of Pentacles, okay? This can indicate, isolation, right? She's there by herself. But the window or the doors of this church is open with a light behind it. All she needs to do is turn around and she'll see that there's somebody there to help her, okay? So whatever you have going on, evaluate your situation, my Leo friends, okay? Evaluate it, see if you need some help. It's not a bad thing to ask for every now and again. It's difficult to do, all right? It is really hard, especially if you're super independent, right? But there are people there to help. So look at your situation, evaluate things, and see if perhaps that's the way to go, okay? Let go of this. King of Ariel. Successful, stable, accomplished, powerful. Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success, using resources wisely. Okay, so perhaps you're not using resources wisely. Perhaps things aren't working out well. Okay, perhaps this financial power that you want to gain or you have is creating more ego in you than anything else. Okay, and ego's never good. There's never any growth on the other side of ego, okay? When something's difficult, okay, then you get growth on the other side of that. However, if you have everything that you want financially and you are flippant about it, then flippant, it's not even the word I'm looking for. It was the closest one. But if you're just like, oh, that's no problem, then that ego is taking over. Do something, evaluate your financials if they are in abundance, okay? And see if you can do something better with your monies, right? Maybe investing in yourself a little bit more, okay? Instead of just saying, oh, I've got the riches and good. I'm good. I don't need to do that. I don't need to work on myself. Listen, we all need to work on ourselves. Okay? It's not anything anyone gets out of this life without doing. Trust me. All right, grow this. Page of Ariel. So the Page of Pentacles. Reliable, clever, educated, balanced. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships or the pursuit of education. Time to get to work. Grow this, okay? So there is something, Leo, something going on with you in regards to education, in regards to schooling, okay? I'm going to say it again. Either you're in school or you're thinking of taking a course. You could be school age. You could be a returning adult student, okay? Wanting to take more courses to better yourself, whatever the case may be. If it lights you up, if you think it's going to be fun, if you feel like it's going to help you in the long run, then do it, okay? All of these opportunities, everything is leading you towards schooling, okay? So run with it. Go with it, okay? And so the fact that these are pentacle cards, okay? They are earthbound, so they deal a lot with monetary stuff, okay? But the actual cards of the mind, intellect, the head are the swords, okay? Because they're air, and air is all about intellect. So the fact that the money cards that are coming up are discussing education, I really think that that's something you need to look into, Leo. Just saying. Action to take. Decision. Release yourself from that which holds you back. A need to detox. Unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. Okay? This card is traditionally called the Devil in the Standard Tarot deck. Okay? And it's all a card about like imposing restriction on yourself. You're in a situation that you could get out of if only you did one simple thing. But you don't. And instead sometimes apathy and unfulfillment can take over. Like, oh, woe is me. I can't get away from this situation. You know? But you're this bird in this cage and the door is open. All you have to do is take a leap out that door, flap your wings, and you're free with the rest of your friends. But you're not. You're just sitting there. So it's like the easiest step needs to be taken in order for things to work out for you. So everything doesn't always have to be a difficult uphill battle, okay? However, that being said, if you are given two situations and one of them seems more difficult yet more fulfilling, that's usually the one you want to go with, okay? Other side of growth always has some discomfort getting you there, okay? And the goal for this month is the King of Cups. He's warm, generous, honorable, refined. Yes, it is safe to trust the ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. So perhaps any schooling that you're going to do, Leo, has something to do with what you are passionate about, what lights you up. Follow it, do it, okay? And whatever is meant for you will always be meant for you. It's never going to disappear. You might have to try to get back at it 2 or 3 times in this lifetime, but it's there, it will wait. Okay, if it's meant for you, it will be there. Just trust your gut, trust your intuition on things. All right, but I would seriously look at something with schooling, okay? Letting things in the past go. Yeah. Have an amazing month, my Leo friends. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.